yeah. Oh, that's a very nice picture. Oh, she put the date on that.
What is it?
All of the Hagnas. I have a feeling this is this year. Do you have a pen? I think I'll put the year. Here's all your mail. Is any personal mail?
No.
No, all from the Senate. I think this is an excellent picture here. Aunt Louise Jones. There's the Andersons. Nora.
Louise, Nora.
Bess. And she's the oldest of all and has the 3 oldest sons. Brent and Bill and Homer. He was the only other doctor in the family. And this is his wife, his widow. And she had 1 child when he married her. She's a nurse. That's Sonia that did the dill pickles, dilly beans. And then they had 1, 2, 3 more children. Makes 7.
Fort Myers.
Oh yes, I've been there. That was taken recently, just a year ago, having hot weather in Fort Myers Beach. And they're Springer Spaniel pups. This is the Hagnas. Can you figure out that one?
So these are the parents,
That's
the
right.
kids, and their respective,
The 3 girls here.
and their 3 husbands behind.
That's right.
There.
Oh, no husband for her.
Oh.
No husband. She married very late. She married Uncle Truman Ricard that wrote Minnesota Hail to Thee. And they weren't married yet. She must have been in her 40s when they got married. Or late 30s.
And then these
late
here.
30s.
No, this way.
Late
this way.
50s, I'd say.
He was in his 50s when he got
I
married?
think so.
She's about 10 years younger at least,
Yeah.
wasn't she? And there's Mum and Mum's Mum. Mum.
And
3
Jones,
children.
and the
And
Jones.
Jones, and Larson, and an Anderson.
Is that Gaylord and,
Giles. That one's Giles. Here's Gaylord.
oh yeah.
They got separated, and he was an only child. And there's, my mother.
She did have very dark hair, didn't she?
There'll be no other Larsons then. I don't know if that goes back to Norway, that there weren't any Larsons. So it's a bit too bad. That'll be the end of the line when, that name though that they gave to him, Louis William Larson, was his grandfather's name, Louis William Larson.
Here.
Right here. And my father's oldest sister, Bess, named her firstborn Louis William, after her father.
But Louis William
Hagna.
Hagna.
Right, and funnily enough, he also was the only other one to become a doctor. So then, until my brother became one, it was easy, because he was always Dr. Bill. And then there was Dr. Bill, meaning Hagna, and then my brother Bill. But cousin Homer found this picture, where's Homer? Here, and he had prints made for all of us. So for this Christmas, Homer sent us a picture of that. Louise, Nora, Bess. And to them too. But Sally has a turquoise necklace, I think, too.
That all came from me.
Lots of it.
All the stones.
You know that you
That's-
have. I don't have any.
December.
No, the one that's in your ring.
That
That's
could
a
be.
turquoise.
Yeah,
I think.
I do too.
That's my...
Your birthstone.
Turquoise.
For December. The December birthday when you'll be 100 years old this December.
Oh, I took the outside of the 13 towns off. I'm a politician, that's where all these letters come from. I know everybody there.
Who do you think's going to win the election?
Who's that?
We've got
Bush?
Bush.
And who else?
Well, it looks pretty much like Dukakis is beating out Jesse Jackson.
Yeah,
They're the 2 front runners.
yeah.
So,
Oh, I hope it won't be that nigger.
yeah, that's Jesse Jackson, huh?
We certainly don't want him in there.
That's Judith, isn't it? Your middle name?
Mm-hmm.
Judith.
Judith, and then from Judith she got the nickname Judo. So a lot of the families still call you Aunt Judo.
Yeah.
You,
In school, they started calling me Judo.
that's when that took on.
And
Huh?
in Cicero, I think Judo was an awful person.
Was there
Here
something?
in Caesar, they took those two Latin,
Judo and Juno or something from the
and Dido.
and Dido.
That's where they got the names.
I see.
Those high school kids.
And that's
Millie and I.
they love to do that, don't they, kids?
Put that one on the outside.
The Ronald Reagan one.
If I had another life to live, I think I'd do the same thing. Holton thinks it's awful the way I work for my country.
Well, somebody has to.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I say. I think that Mrs. Hagman has a friend
Oh yeah, Lynn.
that's married one of her daughters that's interested in all that stuff. I'm going to ask her. Office of the President.
You got a letter from him today, did you?
It came from the office anyway. Oh, it's a defense thing. Dear Mrs. Long, when you and I rallied around President Reagan in the desperate battle for aid to the Nicaraguan freedom fighters, we were so close to victory. And if we conservatives had won only 5 more votes, the freedom fighters would have received the critical aid they desperately need to fight the communists. That's right, Mrs. Long. If we conservatives had only 5 more votes in Congress, we could have secured vitally needed aid to the Nicaraguan freedom fighters. But instead, the liberals won, and the liberals in Congress successfully defeated our attempts to help Central America and so forth. And again, the liberals have stood in the way of our vital conservative agenda. I'm furious, Mrs. Long, every time you and I fight to preserve America's vital national security and defenses, the liberals are right there to defeat us. Every time you and I fight the liberals' communist appeasement game, they only seem to grow stronger. And every time you and I rally support for our urgent. This is American Defense by James Fitzgerald. And so forth.
American Defense League?
The American Defense League.
And the liberals know you will fight their appeasement strategy to the end. I need you to fight today, Mrs. Long. I must have $25 to the American Defense Committee, an urgent battle right away. I never send them that much.
I think they've got your number.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm a rich widow. They know I don't send that much.
They always ask you
They
for
come
it.
back with $15 or the highest. That's the office of the president. I wonder who sent that.
Got his signature or his name on
Let
the
them send it. That's all right. I don't send that.
pictures of you in your house and how you live. Now who's Beatrice Olson?
Now, when they call up in Washington,
She wouldn't let it
do you
get
think the
done.
president will call you?
The rest of us, we don't.
He does.
you like to see our hotel
I thought he did.
cans and
Do you
everything?
mind? Somebody tell me.
I got it.
Well, I think
And the big leg
took
brace.
over all the
Well,
boxes.
good.
Think of that.
But I don't know where they put it.
Maybe Heidi can find them, that's all.
He knows a soft touch when he sees one, I think.
Lillian Lawn was born on Wednesday, December the 12th, 1888.
Well, we all know Dave Dernberger around here. Oh, yes, that looks like him. When was Dave Dernberger here, and you know?
Well, he was here about a week and a half ago.
Oh, yeah. And these pictures then?
Stay straight through.
Did he have his
Yeah.
own
Is it the back drive
photographer
up here,
with
is
him?
that
Yeah,
right?
they were
Okay,
on
so
their way
right
to
up to
Washington.
Oh, lovely.
And read the letter inside.
Were you surprised when the senator came? Did you know he was coming?
Did you know that the senator was coming to visit you?
I didn't know it, but he was on the corner downtown.
Oh.
And Mrs. Sather, the doctor's wife, said, you better go and call on Lillian Lawn. She's a good Republican. And you'll find her in that little house on the schoolyard there. She pointed it out. And he came with two other men. They stood in the hall and I was still finishing my lunch.
Oh.
But thank goodness I always dress like in the morning when I get up. I'm going to be all day long. So I was dressed all night.
That was a good thing.
And I really made a hit there. He took pictures, he's holding my hand.
It's for you, dear.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Mother's always going.
Just have it, darling.
I bet you haven't had much lunch
No,
either,
she
you know?
hasn't had one. And I don't
Open that one.
When we open the top for you, and you can take it out, here you go. That's open. You want that one open?
We all do.
Or do you want to open them yourself?
No.
They're all other
And
long
he's just
lost
so happy,
relatives.
and I said, get the Kodak, let's take a picture there.
Look at
He
his
isn't thanking out.
fat cheeks.
And that's me.
Isn't
Names
that
that to
pretty?
people I never would
Oh,
have heard.
my.
She might be listed in the other section. We found Linda's name in the family
This is
tree.
my corner.
really?
I just figured that the best room in the house wasn't
So-
too good for the old girl.
But age,
So I
this is
hope,
alphabetical.
says I hope you clean out this corner of yours before the company comes.
She's here again. She's mentioned
All
mine.
papers, I had all
But
kinds
we
of
didn't
stuff.
find any of them.
Thank you so much.
Grandma was in Emerson before she married.
You don't know how I appreciate that. I can always use it.
That's good. I knew you could.
Unless,
Couldn't think of anything more useful.
Yeah. You've got some good late pictures, haven't you?
Yes, I thought you'd like to see those.
Yeah.
Batteries, I guess, no?
Yeah, Holton has changed the cottage.
Yes,
I gave him the cottage, I inherited that.
Did you know on our way up here yesterday, driving up, that Bill wanted to go over around in Cass Lake a bit, and we went down to the boat landing,
Did you?
all covered with snow. We've never seen it that way before. But the old boat landing was still there, and
Was
we
it?
could see the island. I
Yeah.
just wasn't willing to drive across that ice, though.
No.
I didn't want to drive on that ice, though.
It's only 3 inches thick, what he says.
And Hody says the ice is only 3 inches thick.
Oh,
I'm glad we didn't drive.
on
Yeah,
the
shoot over
front
there.
page.
and
As
this
you
was,
come in. With the rest of them.
That's wonderful. Well, now,
and Grace.
No, I don't.
Well, then we're gonna see if you get one.
I'll copy it.
Since,
Oh, there's
since she
Um,
has,
You're right.
since
Aunt
Angela
Lil,
has one, I will ask.
now you
Homer to
said-
send it to you.
Well, I would
That's
love to have
Uncle
one
Henry.
to put with these.
Uncle Henry, now
So now that's
who
the
was
one,
Uncle
two,
Henry?
have your
3,
address.
4,
My mother.
5,
They're all
6,
there.
Your mother's
girls.
brother?
Brother.
and
This is
Vinny,
Uncle Henry.
and the 2
Victor.
boys.
And that is that his
One was
family?
older than Victor was.
Yes, yeah, Victor was the youngest.
That's the sister.
And one was
Uh-huh.
TV and one was Spoon.
Gunil.
And there's Louise
Gunia?
and Mrs. Grace.
Louise
That's Uncle
was
Henry.
twinning.
They all had
She
lovely
died in
homes, you know.
infancy.
And
Right.
this is
But
the
isn't
son.
that a wonderful family picture?
Of
He
this
could
one?
play the cornet. I remember he used to get out on the roof
I think
of
so.
their house
Yeah, I'm looking at the style.
on Sunday morning and play his cornet.
And they're
Yes.
And that's
This
Little
is so
Big.
familiar. She has several pictures.
She
Yeah.
won't do that.
Senora.
Uh-huh. Who's this one?
I have a-
there.
It's about like his
Is
university
this is
picture.
Uncle
I have
Henry,
a locket
that's your
from his
mother's
Theta Chi
brother?
fraternity with that same type picture.
And
Now,
Ludwig
see,
was
this
your
And they
mother's
live on
brother?
the old farm,
No, this is Viv.
beautiful old farm,
Well,
where they had
that's
about
not Nora.
1,000 pigs raised every
She
year.
was pretty.
No, that's not. I think in
Nothing
this
but
video,
pigs.
it said she was on.
Well, my mother said to her father that she wanted one of those little pigs to
It was
roast.
the
I
bags.
am. See, now
Oh,
she looks
said
more like
Johanna,
Boone.
you can ask most anything from me, but don't ask me for one of those
Nora
pigs
was older anyway
to roast.
than Vivian
He
was.
thought the world of all those little pigs.
So is this one.
He didn't want a pig
Oh.
roasted.
He thought he
Well,
could
we gotta get a book out.
satisfy her
What
with
I
most
find out
anything,
was
but
that
when it came to the pig, she wanted to roast one of them.
Yes, well now,
Better ask him.
They certainly are
Daughter.
putting on a
Boy's
big
got
party.
great
They
party.
Johanna
are
was her
president
aunt.
of the United States.
Well, just
and
about.
she remembers these girls coming down to the farm.
It's a big occasion.
Mother's side.
Well, that's what the midwife
father's.
said.
Here's mother's Korean.
I was going to be
There's
very
Norma.
outstanding. Something was going to happen in my life.
Gosh, I found her
That's
names on it.
right.
And
That
here's
was the
another
only
one.
chance.
Oh, pooh, I didn't really see the pictures.
I wore a
there,
veil when I was
There
born.
is
Mother
her
said
mother
She tore the veil.
and
She said
mother's
she
mother
had-
were cousins. She's 9 years
She's
old.
afraid I'd
Is
smother.
she? God, she-
We came down for her 90th. Now, these two rooms, you can see the bathroom and the house room.
And Stephen, who's living here?
Well, at different times when we were up here, Grace lived here. Grace and Grandma lived here. And Judah lived with them for a time. And then she built that little house that she lives in now. But house was built in pieces. And you know what's insulating this house? Newspaper. And their father built this house in pieces. And as more children came along, he built more onto it.
Can you give her the keys to the...
Oh, you may.
It's running. We're taking the trips.
Help in any way? All dying to help. Say hi.
Oh, you got a bigger basket.
Another step forward.
Where should I go now?
Come with me. Over there.
Are you going up already?
We'll get it all.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, yes, oh, yes.
After that big brunch. You got this one that stretched out.
No, you just move it, that's fine. No, you get one. right in front of you. Sorry.
Oh, no bother.
So I take a picture of my red dress and cut me off there in the middle.
We're gonna show them off a little bit. I'll take them well and show them off the rest of it. Then you can greet the other people coming in. Come on, Amanda.
I want to tell you about that tablecloth. Your mother made it.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
They have
Doesn't matter what angle it is.
Right down?
I'll say that too. On Saturday, go ahead.
Oh, is it? Coffee?
By the time we get
Mustard. I'm not gonna hold it.
I'm not talking to everybody. Yeah, he's leaving, probably fairly short.
Start here, go around that way. Stand and make one cut, Lillian. Okay, that's all you have to do for now. We'll start right here. Just a minute now. When you cut, don't even get there and straight down. That's all you have to do. So, carolers, you want to start with happy birthday? We'll sing with you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lillian. Happy birthday to you. Now you can go along with your carol.
Yeah.
We should have said it, taken 100 times.
Take one and then come get in.
Angle my way back. Not too good. I got one. I'm going to have some more. You're not talking about pictures yet. Charlene, you're the missing link. You're the missing link over here, Charlene. Come on, do something. Yeah, join the crowd. Bring some red shirts into the party. Give it to Andy. He can take one. Andy, hold.
Oh, there's no way around
I
it.
got this and
All right, don't, you don't get
it's
to
a
cut. That's it. That's the way to go. Beautiful thing.
Oops, don't go yet, Charlie.
We'll bring it to you. The young people see it for you.
Robin's hidden in every picture. Robin, where are you? Robin. And Sophie's hand. It was the Long family and Sophie's hand. She's a long anyway.
I know.
Isn't that pretty?
This came from the hag. That's your birthday candle. Make a wish. Blow it out.
Another
Make a
100.
wish.
Yeah, five.
Go for five. Go for five at a time. You get to be 100, you get to start over again at one candle.
Oh, you through?
They can come and get my coat.